March of 2011, I was brought here to do a film called Oz the Great and Powerful. I brought my husband and our 2 young kids at the time, and we were just supposed to stay for a year while I did the job and then go back to Los Angeles. But we fell in love with Michigan, and we decided to stay and raise our family here because the movie business was booming. We thought everything was great. And it was until the Michigan film incentives went away.
I'm Janet Pound, and I used to be the Pound at Pound & Mooney Casting when Michigan had its film incentive. My partner and I did the casting for all of these projects, and then overnight, the incentive went away. And since then, I think I've had maybe 1 or 2 castings a year.
I've been working in the film industry, doing craft service for about 10 years now. I started doing craft when the film incentives came to Michigan. Obviously, when the tax incentives went away, our business almost all went away, and it was a good thing we had the music business to fall back on.
I haven't worked since 2015, so I've been unemployed for 6 years. My position in film is a high-paying one, and Michigan missed out on all that tax money from me for the past 6 years.
I've seen it firsthand. All the fringe benefits from all the small businesses in the areas and neighborhoods that get benefits. A film comes in, shoots for a week in a neighborhood, makes a huge impact, just directly to the residents that live in that neighborhood because they're being compensated.
The ripple effect of people working, bringing in money, paying taxes. They brought their family here. They rented houses. People are staying in hotels, the laundry industry, the restaurants.
We're offered a job working on a TV show for ABC TV called Detroit 187, shot for 18 episodes here. It was a great experience. We learned so much working on that show. It was a great show, put so many people to work here locally. And the people that were from out of town, the producers, directors, actors, they all loved working here, living here, taking in all the different things that Michigan has to offer as far as museums and shops and parks and the Great Lakes. And I was very proud of our state to hear so many accolades for Michigan. From the film industry.
When I say Detroiters, it's not just people who live in Detroit, it's people who find work in Detroit. I mean, people from an hour, 2 hours away who started their families and work on this business because we invited and created a film incentive. And they've been struggling to make it. They've gone and they travel and their family lives here because they love Michigan, they love Detroit, they love Southeastern Michigan. But they go to Atlanta for work, and their family stays here.
I can tell you that on Batman vs. Superman, which I also worked on here in Michigan, and on Oz, thousands of crew members worked here on good-paying union jobs. Grips, electricians, construction workers, drivers, swing gang, set dressers, wardrobe, craft service, catering. The list goes on and on and on. And these people have all had to move on now.
The film incentive coming back would make a huge impact on my life and my family's life. The whole reason that I was able to even buy a house and start a family in the state is because of the film incentive.
I am an equipment vendor that works in the film business. I have 4,000 movies to our credit working. The film incentive is positive for the state of Michigan. There are 39 other states who have programs that we would be competing against, and the bill that we're putting forward is a smart bill with a maximum ROI. It's going to bring cash and jobs into the economy that we desperately need right now.
I can tell you, as one of the accountants and as a person who signed the checks every week, that it created a huge amount of jobs. We had a crew depth here that multiple productions could go on at the same time and have different crews, and they could just keep repeating the crew. The base was getting big and experienced, and now all those people have moved away. They've moved to Albuquerque, they've moved to New Orleans, they've moved to Los Angeles, they've moved to Atlanta in particular. So all those states now have taken this great pool of talent and these tax generators away from Michigan.
There's no reason for us to have union workers if there's no work here for us. So we have to go outside of state to become a union worker to get paid gigs.
Our company have been working in and out of Michigan for decades, and I believe that now is the time for Michigan to act and seize the moment.
So when we talk about what is the film incentive, it's an opportunity to get people back working, but most importantly, it's an opportunity to showcase Michigan. And Michigan is an incredible state. I mean, we have an incredible diversity that most people don't think about. When you think about being able to show all the different weather patterns, being able to show rural, urban.
All over Michigan was a great place to shoot. Many features were being shot here.
Up near Traverse City, I've been in Thumb, I've been sand dunes, I've been, in more urban environments. There's a lot of different places visually in this state that you can get a lot of interesting, footage and different types of stories that you can tell. It's very diverse.
I'm really excited to hear that the incentives might be coming back because it's only a positive thing for Michigan.
In the big picture, we want to keep our children here and have something that generation after generation can work and be involved in.
And you know what? Working on a movie is fun. Going to the movies is fun. How about something positive right now while the rest of us are just trying to survive?
And that's what the film incentives are going to do. It's going to make us competitive with every other community across the state. And bottom line, people go where it makes sense economically. And we should be doing everything we can to make the money make sense here.